Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been so difficult trying to sail north. Welcome to Memorable Sailing Channel. Crossing the Panama Canal was the starting of our journey around the world. We sailed to discover the world and to enjoy the people that we meet in the different countries. That is my husband Reg trying to be funny, and that's me trying to balance on the coconut tree. This is year 2020 and the starting of our new adventure around the world. We are currently in the French Polynesian and we enjoy every minute of it, from playing volleyball to sailing to the Tuamotus, hiking with friends, and spending amazing time with my husband Reg. Join our sailing family by subscribing to our channel. Let's get back into this video. For the last week, because the wind has been up and down and not constant at all. The wind will be like high and then it drop and then a little cloud. It was just like frustrating, but we are finally sailing by the Cape York Peninsula here in Australia, and we're heading to Thursday Island, and we'll be able to get some internet and upload this video for you guys. And yeah, it's not easy. I don't know if I would sail in Australia, because Australia is a nice country, but I think it's a country for like more like land traveling more than boating, because I'm telling you, for a long time there was like nothing, no internet service. There was like some little anchorages, but not very good anchorages, so you have to go a long way to go to an anchorage and all that. So when you come in north, it's not the best. But one, no service. One, not a lot of good anchorage. Two, oh god, if you don't come at the right time, the wind is not good. Like, our friend got good wind, but maybe because we're coming towards hurricane season and the wind is changing and all that, the wind wasn't really good for us. Right now there is no wind, you know, so we have to motor another 20 nautical mile to get to where we want to go. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna be there later on. We'll get to anchor and we'll get to just sleep without sailing in our bed, without have to watch. We did like maybe 2 overnight coming here, because before we were doing like day sailing because we didn't really want to do any overnight, but it just got so difficult with the wind being so shitty. But we're on our way. So guys, I have some news for you guys that I haven't really been talking about. I will be going back to Canada without Reg, maybe, because Reg want to go to Canada during the cold time. If I decide to go during the cold time, and because we already went to Canada lately, he's not going to be coming because it's going to be getting expensive. But I am going to be going back to Canada because Reg and I, we were working on my Canadian residency and it finally came through, and I need to go back to Canada and do like I need to check back into the country, and for them to, it's like what do you call it? It's like a first arrival after I get my residency, to say like, okay, you become a residency of Canada, you know. So I need to go back, and I might have to go back for maybe 6 months, you know. And I decided I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna work a little bit and I come back to the boat, but it's gonna be a little different, you know. I want to try to video my what I'm doing in Canada. It's gonna be a different journey for a while, and you know, I don't know how many of you guys want to watch that journey, but if you do, just stay tuned. And Reg, he's not gonna be videoing anything because that's not his thing, it's my thing, so you're not gonna see much of Reg, but I will be updating you guys on what Reg is up to and stuff like that. Reg is not really looking forward to being by himself for a while, but it would be expensive for both of us to go again. and one of us have to stay on the boat because to store the boat and all that is expensive, and so we have to make choices. And since I'm the only one who could go there this time, Red say I should just go. And since I have to stay a while, I just said I'm gonna work a little bit. I'll see what I can get, you know, because I never worked in Canada before. So if I'm gonna stay there for a while, I might as well work and make a little bit of money while I'm there with whatever I can do. Yeah, because Reggie and I have some upcoming plans and all that. So yeah, so that's the thing that I haven't been telling anyone, because it's something you have to keep to yourself, you know. I don't need to have all my business out there, but now it's like come through, and I finally, once I get it, I decided I want to tell you guys, because you're gonna see some change in my videos, because I won't be posting on the boat and all that. So I just want to say why. Yeah. Walking in the street, we're heading towards the bar with the friends. Hello. So they do this every night. It's like, oh, this is empty.
Yeah, maybe they have a couple of grinding, but
They put like a wood.
you need a grinder.
Guys, right now we are currently in Thursday Island. We've been here for 2 days now. It's a really quiet island. Not a lot of things to do, but we're happy to be here because one, we're here because I'm waiting for my passport back from the Canadian embassy, and two, it's a nice place with internet, and it was supposed to be our stop before we head to Darwin, but Reggie and I decided that we're gonna check out some of the other islands in the Torres Strait before we head over to Darwin to go to Indonesia. So that's what we're gonna do, and we wanted to repair our sail, so that's what Reggie's doing currently, and I am heading back to the grocery store so I can do a little bit of shopping and everything like that. So that's the plan for today. But it's a quiet little place. It's very expensive, surprisingly, you know. Yeah, so if you're coming before you come to Thursday Island and you're in other part of Australia, make sure you do a big grocery shopping because it gets expensive there. So guys, we decided that we will leave for Darwin today, but before we can go, we have to put up our Genoa because we're taking it down to repair it. We're just to repair it because it was ripped on our way from Thursday, not Thursday, sorry, what am I saying? It was ripped on our way to Thursday Island. So we are now putting it up. We wanted to put it up earlier, but it was so windy, and even though it's windy now, this is the only time we can put it up because we want to leave. We were thinking about maybe going to the other Torres Strait Island, but since it's getting later and later in the season, we decided that we're just gonna leave. Ready? So easy. Almost up. Huh? The Genoa is up.
What we're going to do now is we're going to roll it.
Okay, time to roll. Let me take this. Okay. So I give it slack and you roll?
Yeah.
So this rope, I think we need to take this rope. This rope is in the way.
No, one of them has to come over on this side.
What is this? I don't know. Maybe
We're gonna need to roll.
It is now rolling the Genoa.
Okay, you're gonna need to give some slack.
Okay.
You need to give me more slack.
Oh, I didn't want it to flap, huh? Huh? It shouldn't be tough. It's flapping.
Why it just said, "Come, I got my very good."
So now we're just rolling in the Genoa, and then we'll decide if we'll be leaving from here today to head to Darwin. It's a lot of slack already, babe. It's flapping. Reg had to repair the Genoa because I don't know if you guys know, or we have an old Genoa and keep on falling apart. We need to replace it, but for now,
Slack?
yeah, it's a lot of slack. It's tough. Look, it's just it shouldn't be tough. Look up there. Up there look like it's
It's too tough.
look up there. Does it look like it should be tough to you? Huh, babe?
It is. It's too tough. I'm not
We're just saying that it's tough to roll in, but it shouldn't be because it's looking like this. So guys, we just finished putting back up our Genoa, and now we are off to Darwin. Darwin is our last stop in Australia before we head to Indonesia. Yeah, our last stop, so we'll be there for at least maybe 2 months. The reason why we're going so fast and not staying in other places because it's hurricane season, and we want to head towards the safest spot in Australia. We still have 2 more months. We have until December 25th to check out of Australia, so we're not gonna leave. We're just gonna make the best out of our time because we already paid for it. And yeah, so we're gonna do that in Darwin, and in Darwin we can buy some boat parts and anything that we need for the boat. We can get that in Darwin. So that's our last stop. Right now we're in Thursday Island, so we're leaving from Thursday Island. From here to Darwin, from Thursday Island to Darwin is about, I think, a week. Not sure. I think at most, right? Let me see. Darwin is about here. Oh yeah, it's say a week, so 6-7 days, because 605 nautical miles, you know. So that's what's up. And
be a lot less.
yeah, it could be a lot less depending on the wind, and I'm hoping that we get good wind, because it sucks when you don't have good wind. It's not fun, you know. You just be in the water for a longer time than you want to be. So we're just hoping for good wind. And now that we're leaving, we have about 14.5 knots of wind, you know. It's not 20, but it's reasonable amount that you don't have to be too rough, you know, because when you have 20 and more, it's very rough and uncomfortable. 14 is like a comfortable sailing. So if we can get 14 knot all the way, that would be perfect. But you know, we're Reg and I up most of the time it go down, you know, but we're hoping for it to stay at 14. Reg is now taking out the Genoa back again because we had to put up the sail, put back in the Genoa, so we can put up the sail. So now he's taking it back out since we already have the sail up. That's the best captain in the world to me. It's my best captain in the world. Maybe not everyone, but my best captain. With my husband, I hardly have to do anything because he's so good and he's so competent when it comes to sailing that if I'm trying to do something, I'm in the way. So I just let him be and let him do his stuff. That's why most of the time you guys see him doing most of the sailing thing, because he's so good at it, and most of the time he likes to do it by himself. Right, babe? Yeah. Yeah, he likes to do it by himself because he's faster, he know what he's doing, and most of the time I'm in the way. So I just let him do his stuff, and if he needs me, he'll tell me, sweetie, can you help me with something? And yeah, I'm not a sailor, my husband is a captain, I'm just a helper, you know. So he's so good that he hardly need my help. And the way that our boat is set up, that it's so easy just to do like sail by yourself, because everything is here in the cockpit, you know. So we don't have to go up front to really put down the sail or put up the sail, because everything is in the cockpit, and it make it much safer. So yeah, that's on. Hey, you need to put on the lifeline right over there. This one is on, but not this one. Babe, behind you, the lifeline. Gonna have to close it. See helicopter? Okay. I'm wondering if I need to take a seasickness pill. I haven't been taking seasickness pill while I'm sailing in Australia, but I just don't want to get seasick. I don't know. Huh? I think I don't need it. More and more, I don't really need seasickness pill. But yeah. But I'll be drinking a lot of water because I feel more dehydrated. So drink up the water. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, let's go to Darwin. Reg is complaining about the cost of beer in Australia. If you're a beer lover, he said beers are expensive here in Thursday Island. Not really. Yeah, how much is it usually in on the mainland? 15.60 on the mainland. Yeah, and in Thursday Island, how much is it? Over 100. You know, the cheapest place that we ever got beer was in Panama. You can go out and sit down and have beer for like $1 for beer at a restaurant, you know. So that's the cheapest place we ever got beer. That was really amazing for Reg because that's his drink. My dream place is very cheap. Right, so his dream place is where beer is cheap. Tell me if you guys agree with him, if you like beer. Where's your dream place where beer is cheap, like Reg?
And decent beer.
And decent beer, because you said that Australia have a lot of different beer, but you don't particularly like them.
They're all light beers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would say the beer in Australia is like beer that I would drink, because I'm not a really big drinker, and because it's so light, it tastes nice to me because it's not strong, you know, because I'm not a beer drinker and all that. I like when things taste nice. So for me, the beer in Australia is perfect, but for someone that like a beer drinker, it's like weak.
Very light. Also,
yeah, we're just getting things organized and out the way so it can be safe. This we usually just put it over like that, so that's what he's doing.
Yeah, because this is not where you learn how to sail when you do a crossing.
No,
These sails might be adjusted for here to go.
like I can sail the boat by myself. The problem that I have is adjusting the sail, and I bet a lot of people that's their problem, adjusting, because I sail, when I watch Reg through some difficult time adjusting the sail when it's really shitty, is like that's when it get hard, because to know how to adjust it and all that and make it good that even you can get like 1 knot, I can't do that, you know, and Reg can do that. Especially I remember just lately we were sailing and we had like no wind, and you just adjust the sail a certain way, and you're not getting 1 knot, but you're getting like 0.90, you know, and you were like, okay, we're still moving, it's not fast, but it was still moving. And I was like, I can do this, I can sail, but when it comes to adjusting, I know where to put it to adjust it, but I'm not good at it at all. So that's one thing that I need to work on. But Reg and I's birthday are coming up. I'm a December baby and Reg is a November baby. So our birthday is coming up soon. His is on November 13th and mine is December 11th. Yeah. So our birthday is right around the corner. Reg don't like to celebrate his birthday, so I don't really talk about his birthday much because he don't like to celebrate it, because he said, when am I celebrate getting older, you know? So, but it's what it is, you know. I still love my hubby and he's looking amazing as ever. Nobody can talk to him, huh? Even the young guys out there, you can talk to my man. What are you doing? Putting away the ropes? They're putting away the ropes. This is how Reg tie up some of his ropes on the boat. Reg is good at knots as well. He knows his knot. I just learned the important knots, that's all. I learned the ones that when I have to put the boat next to the dock, I learned that one. When I have to put on a fender on the side, I learned that one. I just learned the important ones. But Reg have to know them all. That's why I don't want to be a captain of a boat. Being a captain of a boat, huh? No, you don't know them all, but you know the one that you need. Huh? Yeah, it's not that rough, so that's why we can be up here. Reg can wrap up his rope, and yeah, it's not rough. I want to say something about Australian. The guys, people that work on the big boat, they are so polite. I'm telling you, we have been sailing in Australia for like a month now, and every time we see like a big boat, like we call them a tugboat or any kind of big boat, and when they need like if we need to pass them or they need to pass behind us, they'll call us, and they're just so polite. And then they were just, okay, can you just go towards the side, or they will go around us. And they're just so kind, they're just so nice. And they would even, some of them would just go out their way and turn just to get out of their way, even though they have the right of way. Some of them will just go and turn, and they're just so nice. And after you do what they tell you to do, like, they will just call back and say thank you so much, you can continue. They're just, I'm telling you, sailing underwater with these people, with the big boats, they're really super nice people. I don't know how it's gonna be in Indonesia, because I heard Indonesia have a lot of boats. When you're sailing, the traffic is crazy, so that's what I'm worried about, you know. But if you're anything like Australian people, they got people that work on the boat, it's gonna be super. But I'm just worried about the language, because the Australians speak English. In Indonesia, they have their own language, and I don't know if they're all gonna be able to speak English, so that can be a problem, you know. And I heard they don't all have AIS, so. But we're gonna see. Just enjoy your time here, and when we are there, we think about that. We don't need to think far ahead. Just take it a step at a time. Good morning, everyone. So we did our first overnight. So next day is about 6 a.m. right now. The wind died down, but that's what it is. We're still moving. I think we're going about 2 knots. No, we're going 1 knot. Yeah. It looked very cloudy, like it's gonna rain. Look at the Genoa. It's going all crazy. Reggie needs to come and fix it, but he's taking a nap, so I don't want to wake him up. I want to wait until he get up, and then we can fix it. We put down the mainsail last night because it was just not going right, so we put it down, and we're just using the Genoa. I'm gonna put up the light on this power. Alright, now we can see. Yeah, So this is another day. We did one overnight and we just gotta move on. No, no, I wish it was we get constant wind, and with this amount of wind, we might be there in 2 weeks instead of 6 to 7 days. But we'll see. It's only the second day. I think I'm just gonna finish up my movie, and I don't think I'm gonna have breakfast just yet. It's too early. Finish up my movie and then wait until the Reg get up and then go take my nap, and then you guys will see me later. So that's the plan. There's no boat, just a oh, yeah. So guys, that's what's up. Even though we're not going very fast, we're still going 1 knot, even though the Genoa is all over the place. So it's gonna, as long as it's going in the right direction, I'm not gonna worry, you know, because at least it's not going in the opposite direction. It's going where we want it to be, where we want it to go. It's just going 1 knot. But yeah, so I'll see you later, guys, and I will update you guys as we go along. Reg is on cleaning duty. He caught a fish with his new lure. He was trying to test it out to see if it works, and I guess it works. He's cleaning his tuna.